Hey, so before I go on with this video, I just wanted to say hello all you new subscribers. This is actually my second channel. I have a main channel which has far better videos. Well, that's subjective. I like the videos on this channel a lot better. They're a lot more, on this channel it's a lot more fun, relaxed, things I don't think are absolutely on topic of like gender ideology or whatever I do on my other channel, I don't even know. Anyway, this channel is like for the more irrelevant kind of things, and most things here are just fun things that I do with my boyfriend. Like we're gonna do a series where we do like normie YouTuber things. Like right now we have like taste videos where we taste food from around the world and just like fun stuff like that. But hello and welcome to shoe0nhead. Thanks to Milo Yiannopoulos sharing my Dear LGBT People. The numbers here exploded overnight. And I'm not gonna be like trying to humble brag or anything, but I actually hate when this happens because this channel's supposed to be my more relaxed channel, and as the numbers climb, I don't feel as relaxed. So if if you think all my videos are gonna be like that last one, no, it's not gonna be like that. These are more just like chill. If you like that, cool. Am I repeating myself? See, it's already starting. The nervousness of knowing that the numbers are growing is already starting. Okay, moving on. So when this drama happened between an old atheist YouTuber and the entire genre of anti-feminism on YouTube, Skeptic and I were on vacation, so we never really got a chance to respond to it. There's this popular meme where all the people who talk about like anti-feminist topics are just doing it for money because it's popular, blah blah blah, and they all seem very stuck in the old days of YouTube where debating Christians was like relevant and fun, and it's not relevant or fun anymore. I'm pretty sure you guys beat him to death. And the Bible is like thousands of years old and it never changes. Social justice is a new, changing, growing monster. There's something different every day. It's fun to debate about these topics. It's new, it's refreshing, it's exciting. A lot of people are already starting to get bored of it. I don't blame them, but I'm not bored of it yet. I am still very interested in it. So yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing? Dusty Smith here.
Hello, Dusty. Remember me? The hero of atheism? The hero of atheism that never talks about atheism?
Remember 4 years ago when the right was like, Obama's a Muslim, he's gonna take your guns? Remember all that shit, how he laughed at all of them? Remember how the right was a joke and just fear-mongers, and we all laughed at them and didn't take them seriously?
Yes, I do, and I often still mock the right. Even though the left has gone full retard, there'll always be a special place in my heart for the original lolcows, the right wing. When gay marriage was legalized, we got some hot, spicy freakouts from the right wing, and that was delicious. But other than that, we haven't really seen much of anything from them. That obviously is going to change now, but...
Well, let's fast forward 4 years later, and suddenly the alt-right seems to have taken over the skeptic community.
Okay, can we just take a second to talk about this term, community? People who make YouTube videos are not a family. We are so vastly different, with different political leanings, different opinions on many things. We might have the same opinions on things like free speech and feminism, but even on those things it's like varying degrees. I hate when I'm having an argument or a debate or a little scuffle with someone on Twitter who's in this community, and like 20 of you idiots jump out of the bushes like, don't fight, please, mom and dad, my two favorite YouTubers are fighting, oh no, please stop and focus on the real issues. This is exactly what that guy T brought up in his video about the community. It's just disagreement. It's healthy to have. We're not a hive mind, and that's what like separates people who talk about these topics to people who are the topics, people who are the hive mind, people who cannot stand others who disagree with them. So to sum it up, community is a fan-made term to lump in favorite content creators. That's it.
You look at a lot of the big channels, Sargon, Chris Ray-Gun, Armored Skeptic, hell, even the Amazing Atheist.
I can't. Every time I hear this, I laugh. Every time! Not only is every person you listed there left-leaning or liberal, a lot of them actually get into fights with the alt-right often, like Sargon, he's always fighting with them. TJ's always making fun of them. Sargon even started posting a bunch of black gay porn to the alt-right, and because of that, now Sargon's tweets don't even show up in my timeline, so hope it was worth it. And Chris Reagan is a small, left-leaning college dropout who rants about social issues on the internet. So he's basically me, if I was a Puerto Rican manlet, and not an Italian womanlet. And Skeptic? Fucking Skeptic? Have you ever even seen any of Skeptic's— oh. You haven't seen any of these people's videos. You don't even watch YouTube. Boy howdy, that's awkward. Well, maybe he knows us from Twitter. Oh. He doesn't even know our Twitter names. Not very skeptical and rational to throw a bunch of people's names under the bus when you don't even know anything about them. So where are you even getting your information from? Or is this just a name drop video so you can get more views and your numbers can go up?
And so the YouTubers had to give their audience something else besides religion to fight because it became boring. And so what they chose was social justice warriors and feminists.
No, Dusty, you're wrong. Don't you remember Atheism Plus? I wasn't there when the whole thing happened, but basically, feminists just kind of invaded the atheism sphere and just, like, tried to make it about feminism. But besides Atheism Plus, aren't you aware of the shift that occurred around 2012? Do you remember Tumblr? Remember when we thought Tumblr was the portal all these wackos were coming from? No, it was actually, they were coming from the schools. I know a lot of people love to debate, and feminism just brought a lot of new debate.
Attacking social justice warriors and feminists has become the new gold rush on the internet. That's where everybody's making their fucking money at these days.
I revamped my YouTube channel in 2014 because I was on Facebook and I was kind of living in the real world for a little while. I took a big break from the internet for a few reasons, and I started seeing a lot of this feminist shit everywhere, and I was so confused. Nobody agreed with me. I was looking at everyone I knew, and they were all talking about, like, white men, white people are terrible, and I'm like, what is happening? Why is everybody, like, just acting crazy? And so I was going to post a video on my Facebook. I finally blew my lid. I was like, you guys need to stop. This is ridiculous. Like, what is happening? But instead of posting it to Facebook, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll put it on YouTube and then just post that video on my Facebook. And that video was this. At the time, I didn't know there were so many people who felt the same way I did. I didn't know there was a community of people. In fact, there wasn't. I think there was only like Sargon, TJ, and Thunderfoot at the time. So it wasn't like we were jumping on a bandwagon in 2014. It was actually dangerous for people to be talking like this. Like, it was completely against mainstream opinion. So this wasn't a topic people jumped onto because it was popular and would get them money. It's a topic that a lot of people felt passionate about, and even personally affected by. And I didn't even monetize my videos until a few months ago when Skeptic and my parents convinced me. Believe it or not, Dusty, a lot of people do YouTube videos for things other than money. It's a hobby, it's entertaining, it's fun, it's lively debate, it's like, it's social. The whole money thing just kind of sounds like projection to— oh. It is.
Right now. A guy who has a channel primarily attacking Islam or Christianity gets minor support, whereas a guy who is attacking primarily feminism or social justice warrior makes tens of thousands of dollars off Patreon because people are supporting them so heavily.
I'm sorry, but weren't you just crying about how the alt-right is taking over, and now you're crying that not a lot of people talk about Islam? Do you realize that the right and the alt-right are the main people who talk against Islam? Dude, you don't— get off the internet, Grandpa.
This is what the community has decided is important. The most evil thing on the planet right now are social justice warriors and feminists.
Nobody's saying that. I highly doubt anybody on the internet or anywhere think that social justice is the most important issue on the planet right now. Did you cry back in the day when everything was about atheism? No, because that was a topic you were passionate about. These are called topics, and many channels like to talk about different topics. If everyone in the world talked about the most important thing, which I guess you're implying is religion, there would be only one type of entertainment.
And then what happened was, we had an election.
So I'm not going to get into a spurg out about the election because Donald Trump won already, and I don't give a shit. I disliked Hillary and Trump for different reasons, so.
But these people who made all this money and got all this fame off social justice warriors.
Your money and fame projection is really, really embarrassing. Please stop it.
The alt-right has become an infection on the skeptic community. And a lot of these people supporting Trump want to pretend like they're not actually part of the alt-right, which is bullshit.
Oh, hey, Steve Shives. Didn't see you there. Just go ahead and slap labels on everyone, buddy. Fit him into that box! But you're gonna need a bigger one, because the alt-right calls themselves alt-right. Supporting Donald Trump has absolutely fuck all to do with being alt-right. It's like the most smallest, insignificant part of it.
You can try to distance yourself from the alt-right as much as you possibly want to, but it's bullshit. If someone came up to you and was spreading every bit of social justice warrior ideology that you know is bullshit, if they were going through the gambit of supporting BLM and feminism and multiculturalism, but then they said, I'm not a social justice warrior, you would immediately see through that and know it's bullshit.
Of course they're going to deny being social justice warriors, because social justice warrior is an insult. It's not a thing. It's not a movement. It's an insult. Alt-right is an actual movement. Jesus.
You know, I admit, I took my part in it too. I did some things that I'm not proud of. I supported Trump and spread some of his bullshit memes early on. I actually jumped on board with this whole social justice warrior thing and pretended they were the most harmful things on the planet.
Oh, here we go again! Jumped on the bandwagon. In your own words, you pretended to care. So the only person here pretending to care about issues was you. Stop with the projection. A lot of people actually care about these subjects.
And I'm not saying social justice warriors don't need to be fought. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is they are not the biggest threat on this fucking planet. Yes, social justice warriors do need to be fought. Yes, feminists do need to be fought. But are they the greatest threat on this planet?
What? Fucking what? Nobody is saying they are. Nobody. Except apparently you.
And by focusing so heavily on this one thing, you've allowed the alt-right to infect us.
Are we us?
Wait a minute! Who are you?
We're not a family, Dusty. The only reason I know who you are is because someone tagged me in your middle-aged mom meltdown you were having about how people don't use their real names and faces on the internet.
Does every goddamn channel in the skeptic community need to talk about fucking social justice warriors and feminists all day long? Is this really what our main fucking focus should be about all the time?
Maybe pop a Xanax, then unsubscribe from the circle jerk you apparently don't even watch. Just a side note, I've never actually seen someone this mad on the internet, and the fact that he actually sat down and edited this all and wasn't like, you know what, I shouldn't edit this this part in where my face gets beet red and I start screaming on camera. No, that's cool. I'm just gonna put that in. Dusty, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. This is the most embarrassing and see-through shit ever. Back when the authoritarian right had the upper hand, you got popular by bashing Christians and making debunk videos, and that's cool. So did skeptics, so did a lot of people, and that was the hot topic back in the day. But then when the power shift, you attempted to jump on the bandwagon and pretend to care, but everyone can see through the whole pretending to care thing, and it didn't work, and now you're mad. And that's okay. Not everyone who disagrees with you is alt-right. Not everyone who disagrees with you is a social justice warrior. Not everyone who disagrees with you is an MRA. Not everyone who disagrees with you is a cuck. And just for you, Dusty, because I know you're apparently scared of cartoon avatars and don't understand the concept of characters or entertainment, I will edit Skeptic's response to you, so instead of his logo, there is a picture of his face, and that way you will feel more comfortable responding to him. Was that a good idea? If not, maybe respond to me, since I do show my face. I know I'm not coming on your show. You're not leeching off of me. Sorry. Bye!